All right, folks, welcome back to the Night Splotch. I'm Jacob.
I'm Alex.
We are recording outside on a cool, gray, breezy day.
In February.
Yeah, feels
It's very
good.
nice out. The Olympics are rolling. The Golden Knights at the Olympics have looked great.
Yes.
And the Olympics are just exciting. Like,
I had this feeling during Four Nations, but it really is just so exciting to watch hockey where it's like every shift, every play, you're just seeing like elite,
all-stars, superstars.
You're just seeing like elite puck movement, and you're seeing these passes and
these lineups that you can only dream of.
Like these bursts of speed that you just don't see,
Yeah.
It's so fun, dude.
It's awesome. Like, the Olympics have been, like, this is what we've been missing in the Olympics is, like, it's been 10, 12 years since NHL players have been, like, that's why the hockey Olympics of the hockey have been so boring. You don't have fucking Macklin Celebrini, Mark Stone, Mitch Marner, Jack Eichel, who's been incredible. You don't have Zach Rowinski and Connor Hellebuck. You got all good to them, but you don't have amateurs, right?
Yeah.
And but the Olympics have been great. But to take it back a little bit before that, there were 2 games before the Olympics, and arguably, I would say those 2 games were probably your best goaltending performances of the entire season.
Yeah, well, we finally snapped out of that where we lost like 7 of 8 or 8 of 9. Looked pretty fucking bad.
Looked miserable, man.
And then suddenly we got 2 great goaltending performances, and what do you know? We won both games.
Yes. Like, Akira looked great against Vancouver, and then Hill looked incredible against LA, and LA was pressuring him.
Yeah.
And the team looked good. They were scoring goals. Like, you made a joke against Vancouver, like, wow, we allowed less than 3 goals in a single game. Incredible.
I mean, I said it as a joke, but I think that was. If we go back and look at it, I wouldn't be surprised if you look at games where we've allowed less than 2 goals or less. I don't think there's a lot.
No, we went through those stats. I would say there's
like less than 5, maybe.
Yeah. But no, Akira looked good against Vancouver, and then we couldn't like even celebrate each goal because there was just like it was cascading one after the other.
That's my favorite thing when you're in the building and the Knights score, go crazy, drop the puck, the announcer, you hear the slot machine sound effect and score, and then they just score again and cut it off. Oh,
yeah,
I live for that.
That's what the Vancouver game was like. It was just one after the other, and it was just constant. And then even the LA game, they were just kind of bulldozing them.
Yeah.
But I think Aiden Hill. It sucks because it was Hill's best game going into a break.
Yeah.
But Hill needed a game like that.
Yes.
Somewhere.
It almost felt like, some teams you're like, oh my God, the break can't come quick enough. And that's what it felt like for
It did totally
for the last month or 2. But after those 2, I was like, oh wait, actually, can we postpone?
Keep going?
Can we postpone the break another week or 2 and see what happens here?
We decided our 2 best performances we've ever had, and Kira looks like he's as advertised, and Hill had an incredible game.
He looked like himself.
Yeah, he was making great saves. He was smart. Everybody on the team looked good. I mean, this is with like your entire bottom 6 missing still, right? They were bulldozing LA.
Which, did you see the latest updates where it looks like Howden is like, from what Sinbin said, Howden is like pretty seriously injured.
Fuck.
And like not to expect him back anytime soon after like.
Yeah, because I think the first 4
the way he phrased it is like, we'd be lucky if he's back by the trade deadline.
Shit.
But it might be more of like a Carlson, like, well, maybe he'll be back for the playoffs.
Yeah, because I was saying the first forwards they expect back are Sissons and Saad, right? Or the first 2, they're basically ready to go.
And then McNabb should be back after the break.
Yeah, but Carlson's like, I saw one where Sinbin's like, yeah, they don't think, like, from what he's hearing, from what Ken's hearing is that Carlson's done.
Yeah, it seems to be somewhere between either done or maybe back for like
a cut game or 2 if we make it deep,
like the second round of the playoffs or something.
At that point, you have to put him on SELTR, season-ending LTIR, gain the cap space, and go after a big name.
Yeah,
to replace him as a 3C. I love William Karlsson. You just can't hope he's back for the second round of the playoffs against Dallas? Like,
yeah.
That's brutal,
like, hey,
man.
You haven't played hockey in like 6 months. Are you ready to
go play Jamie Benn
and
play
hard shutdown minutes against another team's top line?
Yeah, you ready to go play against fucking Thomas Harley, Miro Heiskanen, and Jason Robertson and
Wyatt Johnston.
Yeah,
he always has her fucking number.
Exactly. Like, frankly, if he's that bad, just bite the bullet. Go put him on LTR. SELTIR. Go get Vinny Trocheck.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw him in the Olympics. He's looked pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw the Carlson thing. I did not see the Howden thing where he's potentially long term, which he's huge. He's massive in this lineup, right?
Yeah, well, it's like you think of him as a bottom six piece, but I'm like, not
He's
really.
So
like,
he's
plays,
so versatile.
Yeah, he plays up and down the lineup, and whatever line he's on, he brings something that
he was
need.
What, the two left wing on the Cup run?
Never forget our
second line.
Somehow our second line during the Cup run was Brett Howden, Chandler Stevenson, and Mark Stone.
Yep. Yeah, he was two left wing on that line. So he's extremely versatile. He's great. I hope he's back. I think getting Sissons back at minimum will give us that 4C back. That he was playing well before the injury.
At least we can stop. Hey, Riley Smith, do you think you can play center?
4C, right? I know, right? But we still need, Hurdle needs to be the 2C. We still need a 3C with Carlson out.
Yeah.
But going into the break, those are two best games we played in a long time, and obviously Vancouver's dog shit. They're going to be the number one pick.
And that's the thing. These are two teams that I would say are not good.
Or on the downswing. I mean, at least LA's been bad.
LA's they're better than Vancouver, but they've been pretty bad this year.
Mm-hmm.
They're out of a playoff spot.
They are. San Jose is above them, and Seattle.
So I think we could still enjoy those wins and say, hey.
But
if
LA always plays us hard.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, hey, if you lose those games against bad teams, that's when you start to worry. Mm-hmm. But no, they were bad teams.
Dominant.
We played them like they were bad teams.
Yep. No chance.
So it's like, okay, we're not a bad team the way that they're bad teams.
Oh, and then we forgot Kai Uchez.
Oh yeah,
played his first
NHL
games.
debut.
He looked good against Vancouver. He got fucking his ass kicked by that 6'8" fucking Finnish ghost, that goddamn animal
that we've seen in Henderson plenty of times.
So many times. So I'm like, take your licks, Kai. But he looked good in as a 4C in relief coming up because he needed him. He played perfectly fine. Did what he needed to do.
He was fast. He was physical.
That line with him, Bowman, and
didn't really create much.
Reinhardt.
But you kind of
he did what you wanted him to do.
Yeah,
he didn't make mistakes. He played a decent 4C as a 21-year-old.
He plugged a hole. I don't think it's going to be like a Bowman situation where we just can't send this guy down.
No, Uchez is 2 to 3 years from being a good call up.
Yeah, well, maybe not 3. That's a little lengthy. I'd say another year or 2.
Yeah, he's still young enough to work. Yeah, he'll definitely be a bottom 6 call up. Consistent. He'll be like a Ron Bjergen in a couple of years.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was good to see him get his first game.
We've seen his rookie lap. That was pretty cool.
Seen him in Henderson for a long time.
His dad came in to watch that game. Like, hell yeah!
Always. As people that go to Silver Knights games a lot, it's always good to see the Silver Knights go up to the big leagues.
Yeah, see homegrown prospects make it. That was the big thing. Like that hurt with Haig and White Cloud getting traded because they grew up in Chicago. I was talking to Tyler about it when we went to the Henderson game, and you didn't see those guys in Henderson because they were in Chicago before they moved to Henderson, and they made the team before they moved to Henderson. Unfortunately, but seeing Korzak, Uchez, Bowman, Dorofiev. Mm-hmm. That's the shining example, right? Making it a top 6 role. And then, seeing the other guys that couldn't, maybe you never know. Maybe Fleming makes a bottom 3, a 4th line role because he's just a goddamn tank. But yeah, no, seeing Uchez play, he played perfectly well for what his role was. But yeah, those last 2 games were great. Rolling in the Olympics, that gives, Jack, Stone, Marner.
It should be noted before we move to the Olympics, those 2 games also, Jack Eichel was fucking pissed.
Yeah,
and there was a moment where
we had that comment about with Tyler, but there's no vocalness on the bench.
Yeah,
he was screaming at people.
Yeah, he went to the bench and Shane said something. He said something along the lines of enough's enough. This ends now. And he was fucking playing out of his mind. And he's still playing out of his mind in the Olympics.
Yeah, Jack's the best American forward, period.
Yeah, so should that be our segue into the Olympics?
In the Olympics, the best American forward.
Matthews did get 2 goals today.
He did, but he ran into Jack Hughes unironically, in our own zone, and almost caused a 1-on-0, a turnover. But Segueing the Olympics. Olympics started on the 11th or 12th or something like that.
Yeah.
And the men's pools there's been blowouts. Really, there's only been 2, I would say, but it's been strangely close.
Yeah.
Aside from Canada, beating the dog shit out of everybody, but everything else has been closely contested. We had one overly closely contested game, but we can go through game. Like,
so the first game was against Latvia. I will say the first period I felt a little slow.
It did. They were still trying to put feet under their bodies.
So here's what was going through my mind, and I think what's going through everyone's mind. We've been seeing Canada just blow through
bulldoze. They beat. Everybody thought that game 1 against Czechia. I'm like, this is gonna be I thought it was gonna be pretty close because Czechia is solid. They've got Tomas Hertl.
Yeah,
David Pastrnak, Marty Necas,
Lucas Dostal.
Dostal and Veljamelka, and they've got good goaltending, and they just beat the shit out of Czechia.
Yeah,
was it 5-1, 6-1?
I mean, they continued.
No. They didn't score. It was 5-0. Bennington shut them out, right?
Yeah. Canada completely smothered their top players.
Absolutely. Yep.
And their depth players were just not good enough.
Yeah. And Stone, that third line of Stone, Marner, and Crosby was a nightmare. It's a nightmare to play against.
It is funny to see Stone and Marner producing like crazy in this tournament. After a lot of mainstream people said Stone shouldn't even be on the roster.
Stone was the highest point per game player going into the Olympics, aside from Nikita Kucherov.
Well, Alex, these people are stupid. They are. all they know is Vegas bad, LTIR, Mark Stone, ha 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 ha.
He's been great in this. So in the 3 games he's played,
good, ha ha.
The second goal against Czechia, the one that Marner, he came across the crease and went straight into the Czechia defenseman that was diving across, jumped over him, and he somehow, in the jumping motion, flipped the puck over the diving defenseman straight to Mark Stone's stick, and Mark Stone decided to tap it in.
Yeah.
It was insane. Fucking insane.
I thought Mitch Marner didn't produce in big games.
Could you imagine, Leafs fans right now having to cheer for Mitch Marner and seeing how fucking insane he is?
Well, it's funny because there was a clip from Steve Dangle when someone's like, "Oh, is it hard having to cheer for Mitch Marner?" And Steve was like, "No, I've always cheered for Mitch Marner." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up."
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, no, you have not. You have not. You've been, but Marner's been great. Stone's been great. Crosby's been great. McDavid's been incredible.
Oh yeah,
Macklin Celebrini. Holy shit!
They're breaking records for points at the Olympics.
Macklin Celebrini, when he scored today against that fucking brutal fucking game against France, I'm looking at you said it earlier in the season.
They put that cheat code line together.
Celebrini, McKinnon, and McDavid.
That's. I don't want to be pessimistic, but I'm like, I really don't know how
we're
gonna
stop that top
if
line?
We run into them, how we're gonna slow that down. I really don't.
It's just speed and strength at all 3, and high hockey IQ at all 3 positions.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit who the defensemen are? Oh wait, you know what? Can casually just throw fucking Cale Makar, and who gives a shit after that out there with him? It's over.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, they look like an unstoppable juggernaut, but a lot of teams do until they hit
a better team. So let's go back to at least Team USA. We'll talk about them as the mainstay. So they played Latvia first.
Mm-hmm.
That first period, worrying. It was it ended at
slow,
1-1,
a little
right?
choppy,
or 0-0.
And then even into the second period, so I was at work and I was I had I paid for a month of fucking Peacock. I hid my phone underneath my computer monitor against the little wall because I have the
screens,
the cabinets above the monitor, so the wall that supports the cabinets. I had it nestled against that, and I had my headphones on. And I think I texted the group chat. I was like, "Why can't we score against fucking Latvia?" It was because we were controlling the play.
Absolutely.
And it was definitely a nervous first Olympic game overreaction where I was like, "Why can't we fucking score on this random Latvian?" Who was it?
Merzlikins, yeah.
Yeah, why can't we score on fucking Elvis of all people?
But in his defense, he's seen most of these guys at this point, right? Yeah. He's seen their shots.
And he was,
he's a good...
Credit to him. But we were, at one point, I think we were out shooting them 19
a
to
crazy
8 or
number,
something.
right?
So we were carrying the play, but I think everyone was getting a little nervous because we're like, well, Canada's just doing it so effortlessly. Why are we having the smallest amount of struggle?
They're playing fucking who's the Czechia. Well, that's a good game, but look how long most of the guys
I feel like the rest of their group is not that great, but everyone's like, oh, they got Czechia, so Canada's going to have to go through adversity.
The Swiss isn't good aside from the first line and Akira Schmid.
Yeah.
The defense is decent, but it's very.
Which shout out Akira Schmid. He had that incredible save
against Crosby. Yeah. Victoria was like, look at this shit. I'm like, yeah, it's Akira. that's my
Akira,
baby boy.
Akira.
Yeah. He's been great. But against Latvia I was worried a little bit, and then that second period started and they just started fucking rolling.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the 2 called back goals, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how they called. The first one was offsides on Nelson, but that was so.
I missed it, honestly.
It was just so split. You could have gone either way. I'm like, that's not definitive though. The second one, I think, the second one was goaltender interference against JT Miller. He literally slightly bumped the goaltender, and he got back out of the crease.
And then the goalie had more than enough time to reset.
Yes.
And where that goal went in, I'm like, he wasn't going to stop it anyway.
No.
There's no way he could have gotten over.
That was the one I was more pissed off about. I'm like, that's literally the most minor of goaltender interference you could ever call. That one was more bullshit to me than the offsides. But regardless, Team USA just started rolling. Brock Nelson had an incredible fucking game.
Yeah, because he scored one of the goals that got called back.
He scored both goals. He set up both goals that got called back.
And then, because I think he scored one of the ones that got called back, and then he scored an actual goal that stood.
Yeah.
And, I talk shit. I was like, we don't need Brock Nelson on this team. Nah, he was good.
He's been insane like that. He scored that tic-tac-toe play at the end of the second period where they're just absolutely dominating Latvia at the end, and it was just continuous. Nelson's been great in that game. Eichel was great with the Kachucks. The Matthews line didn't show up too much, but then the line with Nelson, Hughes, and who was on the other? Gensel?
Gensel was with. He was up on the second.
No, it's Nelson, Thompson, and somebody else. I think was the third line actively. The fourth line was Vinny Trocheck was centering the fourth line.
Okay. But anyways,
Brock Nelson looked great.
Nelson looked great. Jack Hughes looked great.
Jack Eichel looked great.
Jack Eichel.
The defense looked really good.
Jack Eichel has looked great in every game.
He's been incredible. So Latvia we beat. Hellebuck looked really good. He had that one goal. Whatever.
There was one goal, and I feel like it's to the point where I think people are really trying to cling to this storyline. Like, well, you can't trust Hellebuck. I'm like,
absolutely you can.
I'm like, I trust him because he's the best goalie in the world. And I'm like, oh, but he let up a goal. I'm like, okay. I mean, this didn't happen until today. I'm like, well, Jordan Bennington let up 2 goals against the French.
Fucking French.
Give me a fucking break. Like,
the Latvians at least have a few guys, and they were playing pretty fucking physical. That kid, the 18-year-old, it's like Smith or something. It's like SMYT. He's big, and he's playing really, really physical against Team USA. He's gonna get drafted probably in the first round just off of his play against in the tournament. He's looked really good. But no, they were playing really physical. They were really using their size. And Teddy Bluger is on the Latvian team, right?
I think so, yeah.
So they had some NHL guys. And again, Elvis Merzlikins not a slouch.
Yeah.
He's a decent goaltender. I know he's on Columbus and he's been usurped by Jet Greaves, but Merzlikins not a bad goaltender.
I mean, he's an NHLer. Simple as that.
He's seen most of these guys shot, so he's playing well. And then we roll into Denmark, where they play Jeremy Swayman, and immediately
okay,
bad.
So I missed the first period because I was getting a tattoo, and then I met you down at the brewery. I do not know why they gave Jeremy Swayman a start. Like, do they view him as the backup?
Statistically speaking, he has the best stats of all 3 American goaltenders.
Well, as I said, I'm like, yeah, because he plays in the dog shit Eastern Conference team.
Yeah.
Like fucking Jake Ottinger and Connor Hellebuck actually have to play good teams.
Yeah, they have to play good good Western teams, right? So he got the start for some reason, and I've never liked Swayman's play ever, despite everybody else loving this man for some reason.
I certainly don't think he's bad, but he's definitely overrated.
He's over 100%. I mean, the whole saga with his
'cause
contract.
it's the Eastern Conference fucking media.
As everybody
apparatus.
sees, yeah, right.
The original 6 Eastern Conference,
Well,
Boston.
Shesterkin goes down, right, and he's injured, and the Rangers are bad. What are you going to grasp to? Boston.
Yeah.
Despite Ilya Sorokin having a disgusting fucking year and being one of the main reasons why the Islanders are in a playoff position.
Yeah. But he's Russian.
He's Russian. And then Logan Thompson.
We don't like Russians.
Logan Thompson having an incredible year too,
Yeah.
right? So I don't know why Swayman got the start, but the first goal on Swayman wasn't Swayman's fault. The Zach Werenski kind of blew the coverage. A puck just deflected off of a Latvian player.
Yeah,
skate.
I missed that one, but you told me it was kind of like a bullshit, bouncy fucking shit happens type of goal.
Swayman was never gonna save it. Shit happens. It bounced off people, went through the 5-hole, whatever. And then the second goal.
I know we were like, oh well, the boards are dark and this and that, but I'm like,
come on,
that
you
just
have
looks
to
so
track
bad.
it. Like,
so I saw that goal in real time. I was laying on the table at the tattoo shop with my phone sideways, gritting my teeth as the needle bit into my sensitive thigh, and I was like, ugh. But I was watching it, and I was just like, holy shit, man! Like he clearly never saw it.
Never saw it. No, no.
Not even didn't react, and when he did finally react, he was starting
the puck
to
was the puck. He raises his glove.
He was barely raising his glove. Then the puck just floats in on the fucking blocker side. I'm like, okay.
It was a Lars Eller just chip in for a change. That's all it was.
Yeah, just like just fire it on net. There's no way it'll go. It went in.
It went in. They were up 2-1.
Pucks on net.
Literally.
So I think there was a moment there where I was kind of, I wasn't, again, not panicking, but I was like, we just saw Canada, because who did Canada play? Switzerland that day, and they destroyed them.
Yeah, and they destroyed that. Switzerland they allowed one goal against Switzerland, and they beat Switzerland like 6-1, 5-1, 6-1. And also to mention, Kevin Fiala is done.
Yeah. Collision with Tom Wilson. Usually you think Wilson's the dirty one. That one.
It was just a weird
awkward
fall.
hit.
Yeah, like they both were falling, and the way Wilson was like coming in, it was a normal play against the board. They just both fell, and I think Wilson's whole weight came down on fucking Fiala's like knee below.
Yeah,
and they don't say what it is. They're never going to say what it is, but
they
clearly he broke.
They just said he had surgery. His season's over.
Yeah,
I was like, holy shit.
LA is going to miss the playoffs.
Yeah, probably. Or limp into a wild card
without Fiala.
Get fucking. It's like, oh well, they got Artemi Panarin, but now you lose Fiala, so it's like, okay,
your depth's immediately gone.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's brutal for Fiala. We played Denmark, and that was it was close because Swayman was letting in dumb fucking goals.
That, and I will say, not to put it all on him, the first like half of the game, I felt like we were kind of sluggish a little, not sluggish, but there's just mistakes and like some lack of urgency, and like maybe trying to make some extra plays here and there. And all I kept thinking is like, you can get away with this against Denmark. You will not get away with this against Canada or Sweden.
Absolutely. No.
You know what I mean? Like, I hope lessons were learned. But that being said, let's not be woe is me. They finished that game pretty fucking
tough.
handedly.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like they've been in control of every single game they played.
Should note goals from both Jack Eichel and Noah Hanifin.
Mm-hmm. And then rolling into today, they're highlighting Hanifin's play.
Yeah.
So he
kind of went from being the extra defenseman to like, I think you kind of have to keep him in.
He's a guy that you and I both said, and even Tyler said, we're surprised he made the team over a Hudson, Lacombe, multiple guys, and he's been playing an incredible defense and playing great offensively. Like he's been a key figure on that defense, just rolling in and playing well.
I really, and this is me glazing the Golden Knights, but I feel like that's part of the thing that our coaching staff looks for is like, do you show up in big moments?
He's been he's been great. And then again, not to take away from Jack Eichel, but Jack Eichel's probably been the best American forward overall.
Yeah.
So we'll roll into the game against Germany because we haven't played a team as talented as Germany up until this point, right? There's no, Nick Ehlers played for Denmark, but the wingers you don't give a shit about. It's just Nick Ehlers, really.
Yeah, it's like, I think they have like 10 NHLers, but most of them were kind of
like bottom sixers, like borderline guys. But Germany, you played Leon Draisaitl, arguably the second or third best forward in the world right now. And he's paired with J.J. Peterka, Tim Stützle, Lucas Reichel, really good forwards, right?
They depth not so great, but
the top six is really good.
They had some top talent.
Absolutely. And then Mort Seider is your top defenseman.
Yeah.
Good, great top talent. And so what does Mike Sullivan do? As soon as he sees Leon touch the ice, he's throwing Jack and the Kachucks out there. And they neutralized that line.
Completely.
Like Stützle only scored a goal off of like this crazy defensive lapse. And
and good for him. It was a great shot.
Oh, absolutely.
And I will say that shutout spoiled for Hellebuck, but that was kind of a goal where it's like anyone's going to.
Who's going to stop that? Yeah.
Tim Stützle like 10 feet in front of the net at that angle. Like,
Tim Stützle's an all-star, regardless. Yeah. But, yeah, he threw Eichel out every time Leon was on the ice, and they did pretty goddamn well.
And, Eichel's been great on that line, and then Matthew's been making nifty little passes that I think that are getting overlooked.
Brady's been a
Brady is
fucking animal,
destroying people out there.
He's hitting
fucking
everything that
ball.
moves,
and he is loving every second of it. You can tell.
Yeah, guys are bouncing off of him.
Do you remember that energy he had? And I know we lost that game, Canadians, but
when
he scored that goal,
it's Austin Matthews' fault that we lost that game.
Yeah. But when he scored that goal in the Final Four Nations game, and remember you just had that celly where he was just like, oh,
yeah.
It was that same energy.
I love the energy. Like, you see that quote with Eichel? They were talking about there's the games. They're talking about the Kachucks, and he's like, "Oh, what do you? You're in the middle of two brothers. What do you think?" He's like, "If they were able to make bunk beds, and
he's like, I think they put their beds together at night."
Yeah, literally, like he said, yeah. He's like, if they were able to make bunk beds in the Olympic Village, they would do it. Like,
what do you make of that whole thing where it's like, oh, Team Canada's not going to stay in the Village because they want to?
I think it's arrogance.
Get their rest, and then meanwhile Team America's like, yeah, we're going to be in the Village. We're gonna roommate with each other.
I deeply hope the final game is. I hope it is. I hope, because everybody's beating.
If we meet Canada before the gold medal game, that would suck.
Yeah, I hope. Well, you can't, because they're gonna be the number 1 seed. We'll be the 2 seed. So based off goal differential and winning, us and Canada, the only 2 teams that have won all 3 games.
Gotcha.
So they'll be the 1 seed at the top of the bracket. We'll be the 2 seed at the bottom of the bracket. So we won't actually meet until the gold medal game at most. Or if somehow we both lose and we meet in fucking bronze medal game, whatever. Which I hope doesn't happen. But
we're fighting for bronze.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's I understand staying focused as Team Canada, but I also understand as Team USA, like, yeah, we're gonna have fun. Like, fuck it. When some of these guys are gonna not gonna be here again,
and not even have fun, but just that camaraderie
experience. Yeah, being with your team,
being like, yeah, we're in the Olympics, we're in the Village, we're living in the dorms.
It's not just us. I'm here with the skiers, the snowboarders, the ice skaters, the speed skaters, the fucking biathlon people. Like, we're all hanging out having fun, and Team Canada's got the arrogance to go, we're gonna stay in our own hotel room.
Yeah, because we want to make sure our bodies or whatever.
I 100% guarantee you that was a Nathan McKinnon and Connor McDavid decision. 100%. Without a doubt.
Yeah. And here's the thing. We'll see how it goes. They have been just slicing through cakes.
They're playing
cake,
Switzerland and France.
Yeah. That's the thing. Everyone was crying about, well, why is America's bracket so easy? I'm like,
it's really not.
I was like, is it?
France was probably the worst.
France is a free win.
Yeah.
Frankly, we've had teams that aren't that great, but none of them were on the level of free win as France is.
Yeah.
Sorry, France, but
sorry, PEB. I love you. You played great for us, but you got fucking hammered, man.
Like Denmark, Latvia, Germany. They all had Denmark and Latvia, they all have
But Denmark and Latvia all have a history of playing really well in international tournaments.
They play.
Same with the Germans.
Their national team identity has always been heavy, physical, hardworking.
Which they played against us.
And then both those teams, I would say they're about 50% NHLers, maybe not the highest talent. And then Germany, they didn't have the depth, but they had superstar talent at the top.
Leon Draisaitl.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the second or third best player in the world at any given time.
Yeah, And then like Switzerland, I'm like, okay, yeah, they have like Roman Yossi, but like
You Roman Yossi and then Eunice Sinkenthaler, yeah.
like Nino Niederreiter, but
Yeah. Nico Hischier, they don't have like a number one world beater, right? They've got good depth guys.
yeah.
Like Siegenthaler's a good depth defenseman. JJ Moore's been really good this year, but he's a good middle pairing defenseman in the NHL.
I feel like Canada played two Germanys in the sense where it's like, yeah, two top heavy teams, and then you had a free win against France.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so
That's
like
why they won 10-2.
exactly, and like as we all know, if you're top heavy, you can neutralize that top line pretty quickly if you have a good, competent team, which obviously Canada does.
Yeah.
And USA does. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, like how do we win? Shut down the shut down the Pasternak fucking hurdle line. Oh, how do we win against fucking the other? Oh, just shut down fucking
Hischier,
yeah.
and what's his name? Meyer and
Yeah.
Fiala, right? Like, yeah. I mean, surprises coming into this tournament, dude. Sweden almost fucking missed the playoffs.
They looked so bad against, or no, I was thinking of Finland. Finland against Slovakia. That shocked me.
That was crazy. Like, Juraj Slafkovsky is the real deal. Like,
Yeah.
that man he is insane. Sweden against Italy, dude. Like, Italy was right there.
Yeah.
Until the end.
And Italy's off. They're only in the tournament because they're the host.
They're only in tournament because of the host, and their goaltending is also. What's his name? Damian Clara, 21-year-old, fucking
like 50 saves or something.
I am terrified that he's a fucking Ducks prospect.
I know, what the fuck. Imagine he comes up in a year or two and he's Lucas Dostal's backup.
He's just incredible.
Oh,
you got another animal,
Christ.
right? Yeah, Sweden's underperformed. Yeah, they're gonna make it, right? But Finland losing to Slovakia was extremely surprising. Slovakia's making it as the one seed in that group. I want to talk about Sweden's coaching.
Yeah.
Is he a fucking idiot? Like, he played Philip Forsberg 1 minute in the first game, under 9 in the second game, and then I don't know what got into his head. He's like, oh, I'll play more, and they fucking win.
Yeah. So
wow.
I know. The same thing happened with fucking Finland and Mikko Rantanen.
He's barely. Yeah, I saw that. He's barely playing.
Yeah. So everyone gives Canada and USA shit like, oh, it's the old boys mentality. Oh, and it's just about loyalty to quote their guys and whatever. Dude, these European teams are fucking. These coaches are like, oh, Philip Forsberg, no thanks. I'm gonna give this random guy from fucking Liga fucking 20 minutes a night because he's my guy and I trust him. It's insane, dude. It's fucking insane.
Like, I could not believe Forsberg was not.
God forbid Forsberg plays 18 minutes against us if we play them.
Yeah, he's great. We know he plays out of his mind every time he plays us against when the Predators come.
Well, he's just like an elite talent. You know what I mean?
Why would you not play him more? Like, he's getting less minutes than fucking Elias Lindholm.
Yeah.
Like, give me a fucking break. He's getting less minutes than Alexander Winberg.
Yeah, it's fucking
Are
insane.
you
dude.
shitting me, man? Like, he's one of the most elite. He's one of your most dynamic talents, and you're not playing him. Like, what did he do?
Well, Alex, he doesn't play Swedish hockey. Okay,
give a shit. Like,
we're here. Sweden is here to play Swedish hockey.
Yeah, unbelievable. And with Rantanen too, I'm like,
yeah, I think that first game he was like 8th in ice time. That's fucking insane.
Should be
dude.
number 1 in ice.
He's
time.
like one of the best players in the world, and
he's
keeping
your
him
best
on the bench.
player on the team. I'm Sebastian Aho was not better than him.
Oh no,
not even close. Like, Anton Lundell, anybody that's from Florida is not better than Mikko Rantanen. Mikko Rantanen is the best Finnish player in the world.
Yep, one of the best players. Period. In the world.
He's a top 5. He's a top 5 forward at any given time.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. So hey, thank God Mike Sullivan isn't making decisions like that. If anything, I thought he made the correct and ballsy decision today.
This game against Germany.
He sat Kyle Connor and he put Clayton Keller in.
So, man, let's talk about that. Kyle Connor is a 30-plus goal scorer every year in the NHL.
He just can't swing it at the international level.
He played awful in 4 Nations.
And this kills me. Every time fucking hockey pundits and journalists and whatever, every time they talk about 4 Nations, well, why did USA lose? Well, they benched fucking Kyle Connor.
No.
Like, yeah, because he played fucking awful the whole tournament. He was
bad.
invisible.
We lost 4 Nations because we got that shit icing call.
Yeah.
That it should have been IHL. And then Matthews was stuck.
I said Austin Matthews got stuck on the ice, and they were able to put their
Yeah.
top line out.
Yep.
If that wasn't an icing, we could have put the Eichel line out, played another 10 fucking minutes.
Oh, easily. Yeah. Could have gone any way. But Kyle Connor's been invisible.
Yeah.
And without him in, they beat Germany pretty handily.
I
Killian
think
Keller looked pretty fucking good.
I think the problem with Connor is he can't really play that like bottom 6 game, but he's not good enough to supplant anyone in the USA top 6.
Yeah, who's he going to take out? He's not going to take out any of the Kachucks or Eichel. He's not going to take out Matthews, Gensel or who's on their wing right now.
Fuck. It's not
Boldy.
Thompson. It's Boldy, yeah.
Boldy looked really fucking good today.
Yeah, I think he scored against who did we play last? Denmark.
Denmark, yeah.
That wraparound goal.
He's not going to take out Thompson, sure as shit. Thompson's been pretty fucking good this Olympics.
And then it's crazy to think, but Jack Hughes has been in the bottom 6 for half these games. And
he's
been great.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you want me to play down here? Okay, I'll still be elite.
Do what you want me to do.
I'm not going to cry and pout and be like, oh, well, my game doesn't translate, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyle Connor, they showed that shot of like the fucking the scratch players. There's Lacombe, Connor. I can't remember who else would. Oh, it was Swayman. And it's like fucking Connor's like staring off into the distance. I'm like,
yeah. So I'm just double checking. So yeah, today it was Eichel and Kachucks, Matthews, Gensel, Boldy, Keller, Larkin, Thompson.
Yep.
And then Miller, Nelson, Hughes, and then Trocheck was rotating in and out.
Trocheck played a lot more than Miller did.
Yeah. Miller's been really good on the PK.
He has.
I will give him credit.
He played great PK minutes.
Yeah.
So, and but that's like with Olympics, you can play 13 forwards, 7 defensemen.
Yeah. It's kind of I kind of like that. I kind of wish we could do that in the NHL. Like, oh yeah, just go take a shift.
Yeah, just rotate a guy in.
So you see something you don't like, okay, instead of just jumbling the lines, like we'll just add a new guy to one line and see what happens.
It's looking good. I mean, everybody's played it that way, right?
Yeah.
And so rolling into the the actual playoff rounds, right? So it's the number 1 seeded teams, 1 through 3, and then the the next highest scoring team, which I think was Finland, because they beat the dog shit out of Italy. They get a bye right now, and then the teams that are 5 through 8
basically everyone else has a play-in.
Yeah, or 5 through 12. I'm sorry.
So we will play. We get our bye. We're in the quarterfinals automatically. We will play the winner of Sweden versus Latvia.
That's brutal. If Sweden wins, that's a hard matchup, man.
I say money says Sweden, and they haven't been great, but that's a great team.
That's all NHLers.
Yeah,
that's a hard matchup if we get them. And who would Canada play?
So Canada will play the winner of Czechia versus Denmark.
Czechia could, if they beat Denmark, they could be like, hey, we're still great. Like, we can still beat this team.
Yeah.
Czechia and Sweden aren't.
Czechia's kind of how we're just talking about Sweden. I feel like Czechia's kind of underperformed a little bit.
Very.
If they pop off, which they can.
Yeah.
Maybe. That certainly against Denmark. Maybe not against Canada. But that could be a tough out.
Yeah, Sweden scares me more, though.
Yeah, and then Finland will play the winner of the Swiss versus Italy. And Slovakia will play the winner of Germany versus France.
Okay, so Germany versus Slovakia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know.
We know. But yeah, so I mean, it's going to get competitive in the quarterfinals, right? I think looking ahead, if it's either Sweden or you said it was Latvia, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just have to. Team USA just has to play their game.
They can play both. I think the key is they need to clean up some of the loose play, clean up some of the mistakes, show up on time.
Yeah, because you have to show up on time against Team Sweden, because Team Sweden's a much better team than
anyone that we played.
Anything else. Yeah, you have to show up with them. Like they're legitimately the 4th best team.
Yeah.
in the Olympics right now.
Oh yeah.
They've got all NHL talent. They've got great goaltending. They've got great defense. They've got
fucking Willie Styles.
Yeah, and they've got obviously a terrible coach, but
which, have you seen that thing? Apparently, like, Nylander hasn't been practicing; he's only playing. So, like, now all these Maple Leafs fans are like freaking out, like, he's injured. just bring him home. He doesn't need to be in the Olympics. I'm like, okay, buddy.
He's just.
I'm sure he has bigger aspirations than the fucking Toronto Maple Leafs. Maybe, maybe he wants to represent his nation in the Olympics.
The 8th place Toronto. Remember when you before the Olympics, you told me, like, oh, you see that thing where like Maple Leafs fans are freaking out, where like they're getting screwed by like the point system.
Yeah.
And someone posted like, here's what the points would be in the 3-2-1 system, and they'd still be 7th.
Yeah.
We would still be first. Yeah.
Get fucked.
So give me a break. But no, it's like
and the funny thing is, he may not be practicing, but when he's playing, he looks great.
He looks great. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to play Sweden. I'm hoping Latvia wins, but Sweden's a very hard matchup as a quarterfinal, right? That could go very much either way. But you got Connor Hellebuyck. You've got the best goaltender in the world. You hope everybody else. But you got the best defense probably in the Olympics, right?
Oh, easily. Easily. Best blue line, best goalie.
Mm-hmm.
And second best forward core. Is it, were we able to add a Celebrini since Four Nations? No, but that's still a lot of firepower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's funny. I saw this thing. I was like, oh my God, look at the Canadian power play. How can anyone even compete? Like, not even the Americans can compete. I'm like, well, the difference is that ours will be shooting in against Jordan Binnington and yours will be shooting in against Connor Hellebuyck.
Yeah.
Oh, but Binnington's a big game. Shut the fuck up. He had a good game against Czechia. Great. Throw the parade.
Yeah. he allowed 2 goals against the French team.
Yeah.
You mean the worst team in the tournament, aside from Italy? Like,
you know what? Someone's gonna if we had any followers or listeners, which I don't think we do, someone would clip this to rub it in my face. But I'm gonna boldly proclaim right now, I smell an upset. I smell a gold medal round upset. Because Canada's steamrolling, everyone's jerking off. Oh my God, McDavid, McKinnon, Celebrini. I don't know, man. You got fucking Devontae's on your fucking decor. The only thing he's ever done in his career is pass it to Kel McCarr.
Yeah.
We got Quinn Hughes and Zach Werenski.
Yeah, the defensive core is disgusting. Like, unironically, it's like Charlie McAvoy and Quinn Hughes and Slavin and Faber and Werenski and Hanifin.
Yeah. Sanderson,
who's been great in this Olympics. He's been incredible, right?
But Alex, they got Colton Parayko.
Colton Parayko's been not very good.
He's been fine, but he's been fine against France and
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Czechia was legitimately the best team they played, and even then, it's like
that was the first
5
game,
players.
Even then, I'm like, okay, this is it's gonna sound like cope, but I'm like, that was the first game of the tournament. Sometimes teams start slow. They punched Czechia in the mouth. Sure as shit they did.
Mm-hmm.
I think Czechia's got more to give.
I think so,
and I think they're wearing that win a little too proudly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you beat France 10-2, and you beat Switzerland 6-1, 5-1. But I'm like,
well, and what's the old classic? I'm like, sometimes teams need to face adversity together. I'm not going to argue that we face adversity because, like, at the end of the day, we won all 3 games by like 4 or 5 goals each, maybe 3 goals.
Denmark, we only won by 2.
I thought it was like 6-3, wasn't it?
6-3 or 5-3, something like that.
Either way, point being, we won them all. We won them all pretty handedly.
You won the 2 games with your starting goaltender that will be starting in the play.
There were moments in those games where there was bad moments, nervousness. We trailed twice against Denmark.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of need those moments and
to bring you back.
And you kind of need that scrutiny from the outside world,
Yep, I agree.
So basically what I'm saying is perhaps politically and culturally, Canada's the little brother that could, but on the hockey stage, they're the evil empire.
They are, yes.
They're the evil elitist Mighty Ducks villain, and Team USA are the scrappy kids that could.
All I'm saying is, if at 5:40 in a week from now we're not watching the gold medal game, I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah. So listeners, Alex and Tyler and I, we all made a solemn vow. We clasped hands and swore this vow over our espresso martinis that if USA makes the gold medal game, we will wake up and we will watch that game at 5:48.
Mm-hmm.
And we will be ready to. We will be. Oh God, it'll probably be cold too.
Yeah.
It'll be cold. It'll be dark. We'll be tired. We'll have more espresso martinis to wake us up and also get drunk. And we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So
if we're losing 6-1 in the second period, I might just go home.
Yeah. I'll
go back to bed.
I'll get one of Tyler's gun and blow my brains out in his backyard.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
But so we play
forever sleep.
We'll play the first quarterfinal game on the 18th on Wednesday.
I didn't check it. But yeah, it'll be whoever wins against Sweden versus Latvia.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see.
Oh wait, before we sign off,
want to talk about the women's team?
Oh, we should do that too. But I was going to say this is much more petty. Perhaps the best moment of today's game, USA versus Germany. Yep. Matthew Tkachuk gets. I don't know if this is what caused the sportsman conduct, or if it was separate. But reportedly, he told Leon Draisaitl on the ice, "Always the bridesmaid, never the bride."
Yep.
Holy shit! Is that not so simple, but just the most effective fucking chirp you've ever heard in your life?
I mean, he's lost 2 cup finals in a row
to the Panthers.
To Matthew Tkachuk.
I hate Matthew Tkachuk, but when he's on your team, he's like a little bomb that you can just deploy against the other team.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that is a incredible, fucking incredible. That's what chirp is better than that? Like that's just such a.
He didn't even have to use any curse words either. Just that one, that one
cut
to
deep.
the soul.
Yeah, just cut deep. Perfect.
Pull that one out against Connor.
yeah. If you're in the
actually no, Connor might go psycho mode if
yeah, he might win a cup after the winning a gold medal.
If you pull that one against Connor in the gold medal game, he might put in 3 goals by himself.
Yeah,
but yeah, that was
great. But let's talk about the women a little bit. Like Team USA women have been they are the evil empire.
Yeah, they are slaughtering every fucking team.
They played Team Canada and they won 5-0, 6-0. They've just been steamrolling every single team they played against.
Canada didn't have Poulin in the lineup.
Doesn't matter. Fair. They're old. Like like their average age for that team is like over 30, and Team USA brought a bunch of fucking like 22 and like 25-year-olds.
Yeah.
Well, you're saying Taylor Heisey is like the best player in the world and she's 21.
Well, maybe not in the world, but she's a high-end talent. She's young. She's their 2C. And like, yeah, Team USA, they just have a lot of high energy.
Abby Murphy's probably going to be
the
number 1 pick in the PWHL draft, and she's just been dominating every time she's on the ice.
God, and there was one more girl. God, she's been a pest. But yeah, Team USA, they have a lot more youth, a lot more skill.
Layla Edwards,
Megan
Keller, like obviously the vets of like Hillary Knight.
Megan Keller isn't playing anymore, is she?
Megan Keller, she's young.
Oh, Megan Keller. Yeah, I was thinking of Amanda Kessel.
Amanda Kessel, yeah. No, Megan Keller.
Kessel's old. She's not playing anymore.
She's not. Megan Keller's but Hillary Knight's the vet. And,
and that's
Kendall Coyne-Schofield.
Well, that's the thing. That rivalry so long has been defined by Hillary Knight versus Marie-Philippe Poulin. And I think the difference is that Hillary Knight has like an actual team behind her.
Yeah, young. And like the college kids that they brought. Like Team Canada didn't bring anybody aside from the old vets.
Hang on, I'm gonna Google their lineup.
Oh, Team USA.
Yeah,
they're all sub. I guarantee you, they're all sub 25 except for Hillary Knight and Coyne-Schofield.
Here's the roster for the women's team: Kristen Sims, Kelly Panic, Grace Zumwinkel, Haley Skamura, Britta Krill Salami, Hillary Knight, Tessa Janicki. Hannah Bilka. That's who I was thinking of.
Hannah Bilka's been fucking an animal, yeah.
Yeah. Alex Carpenter. She's been fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
Joy Dunn. Kendall Coyne-Schofield. Taylor Heisey. Abby Murphy. On defense, they got Lee Steckline. Caleb Barnes. Caroline Harvey. Megan Keller. Rory Gilday. Haley Wynn. Layla Edwards.
Been really good.
Yeah. And then in net, they got McNaughton, Frankel, and Phillips. I don't know, man. I feel like it gets overlooked because they're the women's team, but they've just been stampeding through fucking everyone.
No one's even put up a fight. I think the only team. I think against. I think they had 1 or 2 goals scored against them in the first 2 games, but I think the final going into the playoff spot, they were outscoring teams like fucking 15-2.
Yeah.
What do you do?
And granted, like, women's hockey's a little different. Like, USA hockey, men's hockey, it's like, oh yeah, there's USA, there's Canada, but then there's also Czechia and Sweden and Finland, and there's some parity. Women's hockey, it really is just USA and Canada, and they just steamroll everyone they play.
Yeah, and then the USA team is, like we were talking about earlier, it's like the USA team, the gap between USA and Canada is huge.
Yeah.
And the gap between Canada and everybody else is
massive.
Fucking like, I don't like the Grand Canyon. Yeah. It's insane. Like the Team USA women's is performing as you would want them. Like I listened to a few podcasts and they were talking about Canada and USA women's, and they're like, well, as those rivalry series, like, maybe they didn't bring their best players. You can't really like count on those. It might be different. I think Canada will be better. And then USA plays Canada. Yeah, they were without Marie Philippe Poulin, but that's one player.
It's one player.
And they beat the dog shit out of Canada. It was like 6-0, 5-0. Wasn't remotely close at most times. I'm like, that's your biggest competition. And I think I saw something, well, it's an exhibition game. It's not, they're going to play them hard. I'm like, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
They're going to play them hard. It's a rivalry game.
Yeah, exactly. On the Olympic stage.
And we talked about it. I'm like, frankly, I think you need to allow hitting in the women's game.
The ladies,
these ladies want.
They clearly
blood.
yearn for it.
They're ready to hit, man.
I feel like the scrums lately have been getting not out of hand, but like during the PWHL season so far, there's been some hits. There's been some hits that got scrutiny, and I'm like, the ladies clearly crave it. Like
let them hit.
Let them hit.
Yeah, like
why hit.
Why treat them differently? Like they're hockey players. They want to hit. They want to check.
Yeah,
give me a break. Like no, and that's only going to benefit Team USA more because they're all younger, faster, stronger.
Yeah,
like dude, Abby Murphy's been in fucking insane this tournament, and she's in college. She's probably going to be like the number 1 pick in the PWHL draft when she comes out. She's been insane, and like like all these girls are like under 25. Like these ladies are playing incredible. And I hope that was the front door. What the fuck was that? I hope
Abby Murphy's 23 years old.
Yeah, she's young. She'll probably go in the draft. This next one, and I hope the men get some motivation from how dominant the ladies are.
Let's bring home gold, everyone.
Double gold. I mean, could you imagine? What?
Our sport.
9 a.m. on that Sunday. Like, yes, we did it.
We did it. I'm like, all right,
let's go back to bed.
I said, like, do we party or do we go to sleep?
Party.
Party and then fall asleep at like 1 p.m.
Yeah, it'll be on a Sunday for the men's gold medal game, right?
We'll have all day to recover.
And then the women's would be,
assuming we make it. Knock on wood.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to jinx anything. Nothing's for certain.
Here. Yeah, you never know. But the women's game, I don't remember the women's final would be. Probably during the week.
They're already into the elimination
semis,
games.
Right?
They're a little ahead of us, but
I think Team USA plays Sweden next, right? And then Canada's gonna play. Don't remember whoever beat. I can't remember who Canada's going to play.
Yeah.
So, but that's the inevitable final, right? It's Team USA versus Team Canada.
Yeah.
And they'll probably, unfortunately, be on a weekday, but they deserve a weekend or a prime spot because.
Well, if they're going to put the men's game at fucking 5 a.m, then they don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's bullshit to me. Like, you should have a noon game for the gold medal game. Why would the bronze game be at noon? Like that's absurd to me.
Never forget, we won the Stanley Cup on a Tuesday. I think
I was on a boat. Yeah, it was the middle of the week. But yeah,
Wednesday. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, let's see. Hopefully, the next podcast is talking about 2 gold medals with the women and the men, and we'll see where we go from there. Plenty of games to go in the Olympics,
and
very exciting.
Very aptly, stay gold and let's win gold.
Stay gold, win gold. Let's fucking go, Team USA.
Stay gold.